I've been looking forward to this moment.
Wow.
Not quite the same as the first class champagne. I don't think my journey to the gate could be any more opposite of what Nate is experiencing right now.
Good, very early morning from the Lufthansa First Class lounge here in Frankfurt. If you play the miles and points game and you want to lay flat flying across the Atlantic, Lufthansa usually has pretty good award availability, and you may be faced with the choice: is it worth paying $70,000 for business class or $100,000 for first class? To answer that question today, Kara is going to review Lufthansa business class today, and I will be reviewing the first class experience because, you know, somebody has to do it. And we'll be comparing the two experiences. Also, if I or we look a little tired today, this journey actually started at 1:50 a.m. in Tunisia. So we haven't slept very much, but we're gonna do our best to stay up and enjoy as much of the experience as possible, share it with you. Also, I ran a marathon 2 days ago, so I'm in pretty rough shape.
Struggling way more than I thought it would. So, are you gonna say thank you?
Thank you for letting me come with you to the first class lounge.
This is one thing that Kara definitely wouldn't be experiencing if she was in the business class lounge, which is this dining room with the a la carte menu. I'm sure they have a buffet with a lot of nice food options.
This is definitely better.
We didn't ask for these. The bartender just made us a custom surprise cocktail at a ridiculous time. This is where the experience starts to differ.
If you're flying first out of Frankfurt on Lufthansa, you get picked up in a Porsche and taken to your plane instead of having to walk to your gate.
Meanwhile,
I don't know why I do this to myself. As usual, I spent way too long in the lounge, and I'm on the opposite side of the airport, yet I started boarding 1 minute ago. Hopefully the shuttle gets me there quickly.
Honestly, feels so weird and uncomfortable doing this without Kara. I usually have somebody to point the camera at, but now I just have to point it at myself.
Made it. The plane is still here. I don't think my journey to the gate could be any more opposite of what Nate is experiencing right now. Gosh, I'm sweating.
Wow.
Oh, it's real. Cheers, Kara.
Cheers. It's gonna be a good flight. I'm going to see my sister who just had a baby yesterday. Congratulations. Yes. He's so cute. I'm so excited. I was immediately greeted with a glass of champagne, which was very lovely. And yes, I'm coming to you from the toilet. They've handed out the menu, so I've gotten an idea of how much the champagne cost. Not quite the same as the first class champagne. Nate is drinking much better than I am today.
The quality of champagne is one of the really big differences between first and business class. And the fact that I can say that means that I've ended up in a very different place in my life than I ever thought I was going to. I can't believe this is my life. Food, wine. This might be the largest menu that I've ever received on a plane. They're not warm though. All right, let's check out the first class amenity kit. Clear bag, I think that's a first. We've got a shoe horn. That Kara doesn't have that. An eye mask, velvety soft inside. Some headphone covers. Nice long pair of socks. OMG. It's body cream. Oh, I'm definitely stealing this.
I have a quick disclaimer. Before we go any further, I just need to make it known. Any day in business class is light years better than a day in economy, especially when your flight is 11 hours. I am so excited. That being said, I have had the opportunity to fly Lufthansa First before, so just know that this is a comparison video. This is not me complaining about anything that I experienced in first that I'm not experiencing in business. Obviously, first is going to be better every single time. Please just don't think I'm a spoiled brat, okay? Hand lotion and comforting cream. Made in France. socks. Oh, and a wooden toothbrush and toothpaste. Meant to be pretty simple. Not much to it.
I kid you not, when Kara flew first class, she got one of these and I stole it, and it's the brush that I've been traveling with for almost 2 years now. Earplugs, a mint, last but not least, a wooden toothbrush. They're promoting reusing the bag when you get home, which I appreciate because I have quite a few of these that just sit in the drawer. Got a set of pajamas and also a free Wi-Fi voucher. The fact that you pay thousands of dollars for a business class or a first class ticket and this isn't guaranteed is crazy to me, but I'm very grateful that Lufthansa provides it. Now that we're up above the clouds, let me give you a quick tour around the seat. Down in my right armrest, we have all of the seat controls. In my left armrest, we have the remote for the TV, which is good because there's no way you're reaching it like a touchscreen. Then over by the windows, there are 2 compartments for storage. And then up in front, you got your TV, which I would say is a very normal sized TV for first or business class. However, it's so far away that it almost feels small. Also, this has to be one of the roomiest seats flying in the sky. It's super open, super spacious. But with that comes the drawback of a lack of privacy.
With that said, I have not tried out my privacy divider yet.
So if I lean back, I'm kind of in my own cocoon, but like if I lean up like I'm eating or something, I can still see everybody.
I feel very exposed. In Lufthansa First, you have like a privacy wall and you're basically in your own little cocoon. That's not the case here. There is very little privacy. They gave us these really nice blankets, very thick, and a mattress. This pillow is pretty squishy too. However, there are no PJs. At least not yet. There really isn't a ton of storage for just personal items that are easy to access. Under the armrest, there's a teeny tiny slot for the headphones. Then there's a remote for the TV, and that's about it. Even though I don't love this seat configuration compared to first class because I feel just a little exposed and quite awkward filming, so I really hope you enjoy this video. I like being in the middle aisle because I don't have to go over anyone to get to the restroom and nobody has to squeeze over me. However, there is tons of space, heaps of leg room. You're just really cozy with your neighbor. And if you don't know your neighbor, it's a little awkward. Meal service has begun. They are serving a 2016 Bordeaux, which is one of my personal favorites. When I got to fly first class, my flight attendant literally poured me a red wine tasting. Not sure I'll be doing that on this flight, but I am going to enjoy this class. Good stuff.
The meal service started out with a hot towel and an appetizer of tomatoes, zucchini, and hummus with another glass of champagne.
You feel that?
Starter of fancy caviar is definitely something that sets the first class experience apart from business. But honestly, I think I'm equally excited about my first pretzel ever on an airplane. I could use some mustard, but that is a good pretzel.
I ordered the special Asian vegetarian meal. Yay. Looks like I'm starting with a little mezzi plate of hummus, some kind of yummy grain salad, maybe baba ganoush, and those delicious grape leaf wrapped rice things. Got some pita bread on the side, a bowl of fruit, some kind of spicy, like kimchi kind of smelling stuff, and warm bread. Very happy about this.
It's just fun because I only eat this on super special occasions. It's not even that I love caviar, it's just the memories that it brings back. I do miss you, Kara, and I wish that you were here to enjoy this with me. So I pre-ordered the vegetarian meal, and this is an Asian-inspired meze. We have cooked eggplant, baba ganoush, and I believe pickled radish, cooked pineapple, and falafel. Gotta go for the baba ganoush first. Oh yeah. The baba ganoush is definitely the star of the show. And last but not least, for my main, I got the roasted cauliflower with quinoa and potato puree, aka mashed potatoes. These toasted basil leaves on top really take it to the next level.
For my main, I had a beautiful plate of lots of rice, curry, and veggies. This is So good. Definitely eating this whole thing.
Kara and I have been texting and she sent me a bottle of the Bordeaux that she's drinking. I just looked both of them up. This bottle costs $150 and hers costs $25. The budget backpacker in me does love knowing that I'm drinking the most expensive wine on the wine list and getting the most value possible out of this flight. I think these are sweet potato chips on top. It is just kind of weird to have it on top of like what I would expect to be a fancy meal. Kind of a weird combo of things going on here, if I'm being honest.
Ending my meal with a little cheese plate. I'm sorry for the accent.
A very large mirror, a normal sink, a body cream, mouthwash, deodorant spray, facial mist. How's for you, Kara?
I was wrong. Look, they have earplugs and eye mask, plus hand disinfection wipes, mouthwash, and this super yummy lotion. I'm really digging the lighting in here as well. We have these mood lights. A pretty typical sink, typical toilet. Always appreciate a full length mirror.
And then we've got a couple drawers with a few other amenities. Towels, ooh, free collapsible cone, some more facial mist. In case you need a shave. I really like that the toilet turns into a bench. We have a nice view from the bathroom. Wow, love that, very first class. And then if you need to change clothes or maybe change your baby, you have this little table that folds out onto the wall. All right, and those are the Lufthansa First Class pajamas. A little small. I remember Kara's being like blue and white, pretty unique. I'm never gonna complain about all black. Those are the team colors.
These are like the best paper towels I've ever felt. They literally feel like a towel. Solid toothpaste as well.
I'm going to attempt to set an alarm and only sleep for a couple hours. Usually Nick's the one that wakes me up. I might just sleep all the way to Dallas.
While I was changing into my PJs, the flight attendant made my bed. She put a mattress topper on it. I've got this huge duvet. And if I'm being honest, I've been looking forward to this moment. Oh, ever since I got onto the plane.
Morning. 4.5 hours left on the flight. Pretty proud of myself for waking up. Woke up to a breakfast sandwich and a hot cup of coffee. Life is good in business class.
Okay, I have a confession. I'm usually pretty easy to please, but that was the worst sandwich I've ever had. The bottom of the sandwich was soggy, and the tomato in the middle was frozen. I tried to eat it. I really did. I'm just gonna finish my coffee and the office.
Meanwhile,
Only 2 hours left in the flight, and I think I smell food. I'm so excited. I've been feeling really guilty for what I said about the sandwich. I mean, it was really bad. This is just a review.
This bed is amazing. I think I could have slept for 24 hours straight. There's so much space. Oh, and the mattress pad was everything. There's no way I can eat anything else.
Wow. I'm getting a whole new meal. Not gonna lie, it looks exactly like my first meal, which I love, so I'm not complaining. It was delicious. Wow, curry and my 5th episode of The Office. What an amazing day.
Perfect.
I was wrong. It's not the same. Looks like the other curry might be the same from lunch. No, it's potato curry on the other side. This is amazing.
One other really nice thing about flying in first is that there's only 8 seats and 2 bathrooms, so they're never crowded.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Oh, it was amazing.
9 very short hours later, we have landed in Chicago, and I would happily get back on that plane, turn around, and do it all again if given the chance. So is it worth an extra 30,000 points to upgrade? I think that totally depends on what you want out of your flight. If you just want to get somewhere comfortably and well rested for your trip, save the points, fly business class.
Business class is exceptional. I've had the best day. You have so much leg space. The wine is delicious. The food is delicious. The service is great. Obviously, 1,000 times better than economy every single time.
But If you look forward to the flight experience almost as much as the trip like I do, I think it is totally worth an extra 30,000 points to upgrade to first class because it is a true experience.
That first class lounge, it's just nuts. Especially if you go to the first class terminal where you have your own security, not to mention the ride to the plane. Not quite the same as a private Porsche ride. Then there's all the little details like a better amenity kit, the pajamas, the comfy bed setup. Wine options are so much more expensive. You just get so much more attention in first class. They're always checking in, filling your drinks up. I feel ridiculous even saying this, but this is a comparison video. It's hard research, but somebody's got to do it.
Also, this never happens, but my bag was actually the first one on the carousel. I really appreciate that, Lufthansa.
So hopefully this helped if you're trying to make that decision, or at least you were entertained. We'll be in Dallas soon, where now I get to go meet my brand new nephew. Yay!
Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you on this channel again soon.
Not tempted. Actually, slightly tempted maybe.
I would say looks are 7 out of 10, taste is 10 out of 10. Don't put that in there, I hated that.